descending now to 13,000 in the Canadian Rockies. We're attempting to get VMC rather, and if we do get VMC, we're going to make a right turn and go to Yankee Charlie Zulu. As it stands now, we're lined up for the RNAV 16 at Yankee X-Ray Charlie, which will be a left turn in a short while here. Yankee Charlie Zulu is there. And it's possible today. It wasn't possible yesterday.
Altitude 200 to go.
We waved off on that yesterday, but we would like to go to this airport, Yankee Charlie Zulu, which doesn't have any approaches. We'll see how it goes.
And for the Canadian viewers out there, it does have approaches, but they're RCAP only, and we're not an operator certificate, so we can't shoot them.
Altitude.
Yeah, good point.
Hotel Victor Mike, you've just coasted below my surveillance coverage there. Descend 12,100.
12,100, Hotel Victor Mike.
Hotel Victor Mike, report 8 miles from Levis.
Report 8 miles from Levis, Hotel Victor Mike.
Okay, close to that.
2 Gulf Sierra, descend 8,000 via Whitman, cleared the RNAV runway 16 approach.
All right,
not looking too good.
8,000, I
No, it
believe I
doesn't.
heard, and cleared the RNAV approach. 2 Gulf Sierra.
So we're in altitude hold. She sent you down to 12.1, yes?
Yeah, thanks.
And Hotel Victor Mike is 7.5 miles back from Levis.
Hotel Victor Mike, thanks. Ascend 1000, cleared RNAV, runway 16 approach.
1000, cleared RNAV 16 into Cranbrook, Hotel Victor Mike.
Hotel Victor Mike, report leaving 1000.
Okay.
We'll report. Yep, Hotel Victor Mike. Doesn't look overly promising.
It sure doesn't.
But we'll see how high they are.
Well, we're going to be right up on Vagup when we're able to see down that valley, if at all.
Yep, 9,100. We'll see if we're below
Altitude 1,000 to go.
The altitude up that valley, AGL, is about 3,000. So for VFR, we need the ceiling at 5,000 or above.
Yeah, and it looks like there's a gap there, but
we're not going to play games with it.
no, we shouldn't. And to that end, know your next altitude after we begin the approach.
Yeah, so at
Which
Levis,
is
we can go down to 10,400 for Earless.
All right.
Oh, and it looks really good on this side, that's for sure. To the left. Shame.
Yeah, better.
Shame. Shame it's not the other way around. Anyway.
That is what it is.
So we're starting to capture here, and then once we're at Levis,
2 miles to go.
Altitude 200 to go.
200. And confirm 10,400.
correct. Okay. And Vancouver Center Hotel Victor Mike is past Levis and descending below 11,000.
Hotel Victor Mike, thanks. Contact Cranbrook Radio now, 1223. Good day.
223, Hotel Victor Mike.
Yeah, I'm thinking not.
Altitude
Hotel Victor
200
Mike
to go.
on the RNAV 25, just approaching Earless.
Hotel Victor Mike, runway 16, wind calm, altimeter 29er.
2999, Hotel Victor Mike.
Hotel Victor Mike, runway service condition, runway 16, runway condition code 666. All thirds 10%, 1/8 of an inch dry snow along the 130-foot width. Remaining with 1/4 inch dry snow on top of compacted snow. Valid time 1602 Zulu. See your ETA.
Say your ATA.
Stand by, Hotel Victor Mike.
Just tell them in minutes.
Well, I don't know, we're probably 10 minutes out.
We're doing 2 miles a minute, so we're 10 minutes out.
We're about 10 minutes out. Call for Hotel Victor Mike.
Hotel Victor Mike, Ryder.
Yep, vertical speed 600.
Okay. Remember, if it's capturing, don't fiddle, because it can disturb the capture.
We're
So
gonna get a
here
left
comes
turn.
the turn. When the needle snaps, we do the next thing. What's next? Listen up now. What's next? Altitude-wise, what's next? What do we do now?
Oh, I see.
Vogue up.
So after Vogue up, we are looking for SICMU at 5,900.
Recommend you use the vertical profile for that information. For some reason they're not agreeing.
SICMU 5,900.
Okay.
So we're going to get down to that, and then we'll level off. So we'll go down a little bit faster than what we're currently doing. We'll go 1,000 feet a minute.
Yep. Pumps, igniters, hot slices, thrust, flap streams, pressure, peanuts. Pulse on, oxygen off, landing light on.
Pasco 3056, Cranbrook Radio.
Hello, planning runway 34, looking for a free taxi to Calgary.
Pressure.
Roger 34,
Backups.
secure Pasco 3056 to the Calgary Airport via the Kootenay 1 departure, Tulob. Flight plan route.
Okay, the glide slope is
22.
alive. Glide's alive.
Do not depart until departure validation
So,
is received.
Our fondest wish is that we'll be at 5,900 for that intercept. So you see, it's if it starts to move below where it is, it means we're catching it early. That's okay, but it's not ideal. So recommend a little more here, just to stay ahead of it. Nothing to do. Don't hyper focus. Pay
But
attention.
it's gear warning mute is all.
Okay, you can push that. Yep. That's because your power is back. That's what that is.
Okay, and that was just because of our
Because of the low power setting.
our aggressive descent.
No, it's because of the low power setting, which is the correct thing for the accelerated descent. Now we can lessen the rate of descent. You see why? Because we got the glide path back up where it belongs.
Altitude 1,000 to go.
Now it's capturing. Don't fiddle. Right. 1 to go.
There we go. And then the gear warning light's now off.
Yep. That's because you're pushing the power back up.
We want that level off to slow us down. So we're going to be leveling off here at 5,900, which will slow us down. Then we'll capture.
Yeah, but if we capture at a higher speed, it has to be 168 or less, but you're doing fine. Just hold with what you got.
Altitude.
Alive. We're looking to intercept at 130 knots. And so it's looking like it's going to work. But we're still fast, so get gear flaps and power.
Well, I just want to wait for this here because it's...
Gear,
I'm just waiting for it to capture.
Yeah, it's not going to capture. Let's do this. So, the reason it was late capturing is because you were not in the approach mode.
Roger.
Try to remember when you get cleared for the approach to push that button.
Trim in motion. Trim in motion.
Looking for 120 knots out here.
Pumps, igniters.
Go Victor Mike, Cranbrook Radio.
Hotel Victor Mike, yeah, we're on a 5-mile final now.
Go Victor Mike, Roger. Can 183 medevac, Cranbrook Radio. There's no change to the runway service condition for runway 1634 since your arrival. Valid time 16020. Roger.
Pumps, pots, trims, flap, pressure in, on, set, backups. is off.
Runway appears clear. We're not going to get a clearance because there's only radio on the field, so the landing light's on. By our request, recommend another notch of flaps. We're in the white arc already, so that's allowed. We're going to let the autopilot trim for that second notch. When you're ready, autopilot off and full flaps. Okay, just keep what you got, looking good. Hold it still. Dick Rochfort, fly safely. Train off it.